What's up guys, my name's Seth, you're watching Petrol 360 and today we're going to look inside of AHP's new AlphaTIG 201XD for 2019. Alright, so it is June of 2019 and the new AlphaTIG 201XD has shipped and I just got mine. It took about a week to get from California to me here on the East Coast. So we're going to take a look inside. But first, if any of you guys have saw the Fabricator series did a video on the 201XD versus the 200. And you won't find that video anymore. And if you're like me, you're really hoping some of the stuff he got in it, I got in mine. But it doesn't turn out that way. So make sure to watch and see what's different. Alright, so let's find out what's inside the box. And big surprise, there's nothing. Because I've already unboxed it. Alright guys, so like I said, on the Fabricator series video, he looked at an old AlphaTIG 200 that he still had in the box that he bought a couple years back as a backup unit, and a brand new 201XD from 2019. So when he did that video, there was a lot of different bits and pieces when it comes with the 201 than the 200. So I'm actually going to go through and show you what we got. I went ahead and unboxed it because I was really hoping that I got all those parts and I wanted to check and see. It turns out that what he got was incorrect and that's why his video got pulled down because a lot of people, including me, probably saw it and were like, hey, wait a second, I didn't get all the stuff I was supposed to get. So this kind of goes over what you're actually supposed to get and kind of what he got in comparison. Alright, so obviously we got the machine itself. So this is a 201. It says AlphaTIG 201XD. So this is supposedly a new welder. It's in the same case as the old 200, but supposedly there's different stuff inside. I'm not a welder, so I don't know enough about what's inside of these machines to be able to look inside and tell you if anything's different or not. So I can't, tell you if there's anything different or not. You just have to believe AHP when they tell you that they've done some upgrades on the inside. So one thing is, it does have a cover. I know the old ones were supposed to come with a cover, but a lot of them didn't. This one does come with a cover. Everything on the inside of here, all your dials are the exact same. They feel, okay. I don't have a 200, so I can't compare them, but they don't feel bad. They're about what I expected. And all of your connections are going to be the exact same. We've got your shielding gas, the negative side lead, foot pedal, and positive side or your ground clamp for your workpiece. But other than that, everything right here is the exact same. But the real kicker is with the actual accessories. So this is the accessory box that comes with the TIG welder. This is going to be everything we pretty much need to get started, except for tungsten and your gas, your shielding gas itself. I was kind of disappointed and a little worried when my box showed up. As you saw from the previous video, my box had a couple of holes in it and the banding was coming off, and I was very surprised to see a massive hole in here. So that was my first concern. I watched his video, I saw that he had a couple extra torches, and when I got mine I didn't, and I was afraid that it fell out of this hole and out of the big hole and went missing. But I emailed AHP and they said it wasn't supposed to come with those things. The video he sent was incorrect and that's why it got pulled down, and I'm sure he'll probably have another video up. I'll try to link it in the description so you can have a good idea, a better idea as far as apples to apples of the AlphaTIG 200 versus the AlphaTIG 201. So, but first things first thing to come out of the box. Again, I've already gone through this box to check and see, so this isn't the way it was packaged. This is the way I put it back in the box. First thing, boring stuff. Well, for some people, for me, this is the stick welding. I don't know what you want to call it, stinger, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, got one of these. I actually kind of want to stick weld a little bit just to learn, but I don't plan on using this pretty much ever. But it does seem pretty heavy duty. I was kind of surprised. Then next is the ground clamp, if you want to call it a ground clamp. It probably has another name because technically it is on the positive side whenever you're TIG welding. But you've got this. This is actually pretty good. My main experience has been with Eastwood welders, MIG welders, and this is a heavier duty ground cable than they typically send with their unit, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, and so next thing, as we're digging in, We're gonna have the 210 to 110 adapter, or 220 to 110 adapter. I'm having 220 wired in my garage, so I hopefully won't be using this very much. But I do have the option if I want to take the welder to somebody else's house. And for a lot of people, this is a huge game changer for them, because a lot of people don't have the ability to wire up their garage, or it's expensive to put 220 in your garage if you don't already have it. So it's a nice thing to have. Next, another boring thing, this is the gas hose. So from what, I don't know what the guy's name is on the Fabricator series, but he looked at this. Apparently the 200 came with a rubber hose. This is a nylon hose. It's super flexible. It doesn't seem to collapse very easily, so I don't think I'm gonna have any problem with it. Looks pretty good. Next up, and I'm super glad that it came with this. I wasn't sure if it did or not. If it didn't, I was gonna buy one. This is the finger control. So there's a little switch here that you would zip tie. I'm guessing you would zip tie. Yeah, it looks like you zip tie this to your torch, and you're able to use 2T and 4T control. Essentially, instead of using a foot pedal, we use this. I can actually see myself using this quite a bit. Again, I haven't used this welder. I haven't TIG welded in a really long time, so I don't know for sure, but when working on cars and exhaust underneath the car, you don't have a space where you can get a hold of the pedal. This might be super useful to tack things up, so it's really nice. I was gonna buy this and it didn't come with it anyway. All right, so next thing we have in here, I was a little bit worried about this box because it was crushed. I was worried about it because it is the regulator itself, and there's a plastic piece or a glass piece if it was a nice one inside of here, and I was afraid it might have gotten broken, but it did not. It survived. I think when we plug it up to the gas bottle, which I don't have yet, we'll find out and make sure. But it is the ball style, which I've heard people say is better, so I'm glad it is the better style, and it seems fine and dandy, and looks like it'll work for everything I need to do. All right, and the next thing is the game changer. Yes, they finally upgraded from that weird little pedal that they were sending with their units, and they are sending a real pedal. I don't know exactly what model this is, people can tell me, but this is a real foot pedal. It'd be so much easier to use. I'm so glad, because this is another thing I was thinking about go ahead and buying while the unit was on its way, was going ahead and upgrading this, because everybody says go ahead and upgrade it, but now you don't have to. It has one. It's got grip tape on both sides. I think it's like a 16-foot cable. It seems perfectly fine. It is very flexible. It is going to be the best thing ever for this, and you don't have to go out and buy another one. It comes with it now. So huge shout out to AHP for adding that to it, listening to the customers. I think that speaks volumes to their business model and everything. But here is the disappointment for everybody who watched the Fabricator series video, and that is the torch. So I guess it shouldn't be a disappointment because it's not, but if you watched his video, you know that he had a number 17 TIG torch, and it was a rotating head. I don't know what exactly he wanted to call it, but this one is a number 17 torch, and it is a flex head, which is awesome. Another thing he talked about was it being a different cable or cord or whatever you want to call this thing, hose, and it doesn't. I don't have another one to compare it to, but he was saying that this one doesn't crimp as easy. I don't know if this is the same one that he had. I think it is, because it doesn't feel like this crimps very easy. And this thing is super duper flexible, and I've only used big heavy duty hoses, so I'm excited to use this one and see how much easier it is. But I am disappointed because in his video, they also included a number 9 flex head. I would have loved to have a number 9. Now that I actually have this in my hands and can feel how large it is, a number 9 would actually be super nice for smaller projects, which would be most of what I do. So the last thing is the actual consumables. So in a nice neat little baggie here, we have a super long, I don't even know what you call it. This goes on the back of the torch. This is where the tungsten lives. Along with that, they include a short one. So if you cut your tungsten down, you can have it a lot smaller, fit in smaller places. But unfortunately, they do not have small cups. You get full length cups, which I mean isn't that bad, but they give you a number 5, a number 6, a number 7. So no FUPA cup. Well, so unfortunately they don't include a big, number 12 Pyrex cup, but it's whatever. They also have the tungsten holders. I don't know what you want to call these things. I think it's different sizes. I see 2.4, 1.6, and 1.6. I guess that is for the tungsten diameter. And so the last piece is the actual piece that holds on the cup. It seems pretty cheap, but again, this is a consumable, so you're gonna replace it anyway, so you're probably gonna get something better, just like all the consumables here. But that is pretty much it. All right, guys, and that is everything that you're gonna get in the box with a new 2019 AlphaTIG 201 XD. So again, this is in June 2019. So if you got one before this date, it will not be like this. If you got one after this date, it should be like this, but a year or two down the road, they may change it up again. They've been really good about updating their product to improve it, and this is just another iteration of that improvement. So another thing I want to clear up, this video was not a jab at the Fabricator series. I love his YouTube channel. Huge shout out to him for all the information that he throws out there and how well he explains the videos and everything. I watch his videos because I'm trying to learn. I've got to get back into this, and I've never TIG welded aluminum, so I've been watching his videos to learn. So this is not a video to get back at him saying, hey, he gave out bad information. I'm sure what happened is AHP sent him the wrong thing by accident, or included it for him to test in another video, and he accidentally put it out, the video saying that it came with it, but I don't think it was anybody's fault. But if you order one today, this is what you're gonna get in the box, and it is awesome, and I'm super stoked to own it. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're thinking about buying one, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you want to see this machine in action and me make a fool of myself trying to lay dimes, make sure to subscribe. Thanks, guys.